Hey guys, welcome back to another figure review video. In the last figure review video, I reviewed the S.H.Figuarts 1.0 Ultimate Son Gohan, and that video did pretty well. Got 300 views on it. So, here's another figure review. In today's figure review, I will be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts 1.0 Kakashi Hatake. This figure is, again, a bit old. I thought to myself, might as well start from the beginning with these figure reviews, and maybe try and go in order. So, along with the Gohan figure, this is one of my first premium figures. But yeah, enough talk. Let's get right into the figure review. Let's move Kakashi over here, and let's take a look at the box. So the box is in the 1.0 style. Have a lot of art around here going up, and then you have the little see-through packaging. Get Kakashi in a pose right there. You get Bandai Collector's Shop, little symbol right there, and then you have Bandai 2015 made in China. So this is an older figure. You have Naruto. You have his name in some form of kanji or something. Warning, choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3 years, ages 15 and up. Tamashii Nations Bandai has these two logos, so you know that it's the real deal. On the side, we get his name, Kakashi Hatake, but it says Hatake Kakashi, but his name is Kakashi Hatake. And then there's a little hidden leaf symbol right there. On the back, we get him in various poses and everything he comes with. He's in this really cool, dynamic, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, ninja pose. Got him reading his little romance book. Then you got him charging his Chidori, him in a little ninja pose where he's doing a little hand symbol. Then you see the head and the heads and faces that he comes with. And on the side, it's the same pose of him reading his little romance book.
S.H.Figuarts is a new standard figure series that incorporates the Bandai action figure art under the theme Pursuing Character Expression Through Humanoid Action.
Cool. But yeah, that's about it for the box. Also comes with an instruction manual inside, just like all of them. But the instruction manual just says, like, all the articulation points and what he comes with and how to take faces on and off. Speaking of which, I forgot to show you guys how you take off the faces and swap them out with different ones as well as the hands. So I figured I'd do that in this video just in case there are people watching who haven't gotten these types of premium figures before. And also it's really fun to get him into all sorts of different poses. But let's take the book out of his hand so it doesn't fall out. And let's go over his articulation. This guy's a 1.0 figure, so it's nothing too crazy, but his leg articulation is actually pretty impressive for the time. His head articulation, he can look up, he can look down a bit, he can tilt his head from side to side. His torso, let's get his arms out of the way real quick. His torso can do 360 movement right there. He also has this little floating piece in the middle, kind of just sits there. Sometimes it can get caught like that, but all you need to do is just pull it down. Also, sometimes the zipper doesn't line up. You can kind of get mismatched like that. Oh crap, I dropped him. And then he comes with a little ninja bag on the back where he like stores all of his ninja gear. Something else is like there's some like product information or like some sort of like numbers and copyright stuff on the back right there. Something a bit interesting about this figure. His arm articulation is pretty standard. Go all the way around. He has a little swivel. Hold up. Focus. Thank you. Has a little swivel right there. You can turn his arm. Focus. Please. Thank you. You can turn his arm from side to side like that. He can bend his arm about that much. Nothing too crazy. Has a double ball joint at the wrist. Focus. Thank you. You can go up about that much, go down about that much. You can spin all the way around. And then his leg articulation is actually really, really good. A lot better than the Gohan figure I showed you guys. his leg goes about that way up, so you can get his leg pretty high up there. You can get him into some crazy Bruce Lee kicks. His leg goes out about that much, which is a bit less than I expected, but you can use this leg to make it look like he's doing a side kick. And then the leg goes back about that much. So you get some pretty good leg movement. Also right there, you get a little swivel joint. Not a lot of movement, but it's okay. You also get a pretty cool molded little kunai holder right there on his thigh. His knee bends right there. Get him into like a flying knee or something, which looks pretty cool. Then at the foot, his foot can go up. I mean, his foot can go down. It can go up. It can go all the way around if you'd want it to. And then his toes can go up. And that's it. But for a 1.0 figure, still has some pretty solid articulation. I like him. I like him a lot. This figure was definitely a lot more fun to play with than the Gohan figure, just because of how many cool ninja poses you can get him into and stuff. And yeah, I think the 2.0 figure is better looking, but this figure it's still pretty good. Also, I feel like this style of the figure matches more of like the original Naruto series, while the 2.0 matches more of the Naruto Shippuden series. But yeah, now let's get into everything he comes with. He comes with this hand with a Chidori effect piece. It's kind of just glued on there, but it's cool that we get an effect piece, but it doesn't really look like a Chidori. It's a lot less lightningy and kind of just looks like a Kamehameha. But it's still cool. Some modern figures that they make don't even come with effect pieces like this, so I like it. It's pretty cool. I also like the color and the fact that it's translucent. Focus, please. And also has some nice detail work on the energy ball. Then he comes with 2 heads. Well, he comes with an extra head and 2 faces. So this head, you swap it out for that one. And this is when you want to display Kakashi, where he has both of his eyes showing. He comes with just a regular expression where he's showing off his Sharingan eye. Then the other one is where he has his regular eye closed, but has the Sharingan eye open. And I'll show you guys in a minute how to swap that out. But on him right now, he comes with a little gripping hand where he can grip the book he comes with. The book also has some pretty cool details right there, if I can get it to focus. Focus. Please. Please. There we go. Got some kanji right there. Has a crossed out symbol on the back. Doesn't have anything inside, so it's kind of just blank. It's pretty cool. He comes with these 2 like open palm hands. Put one on his I put one on his left arm. Then he has one for his right arm, which is pretty cool. Put him back there. He comes with 2 gripping hands right here, so you can make him grip something if you want to. For example, he comes with 2 kunai. You can put them in either hand if you want to, but some nice gripping hands. Speaking of the kunai, he comes with 2 kunai. They look pretty cool. They are a bit big, but I kind of like how big they are. Kind of like the size of them. Doesn't have a lot of detail, but they look really, really clean. And I like the paint finish on the blade. It'll focus. There we go. Looks pretty nice. Little me, unfortunately, snapped off one of the blades, so I had to super glue it, and it's a bit wonky now. But it would still work. It would still work. Next up, he comes with these 2 like ninja symbol hands. He can do some jutsus, stuff like that. He can do the shadow clone jutsu if he wants to. Then he comes with the standard, pretty much every figure comes with these, just regular fist hands. Make him look like he's punching someone. Or just standing there in a neutral pose. He comes with this hand where he's able to lift up his headband to show off his Sharingan eye. It's very similar to the kanji hand, except the thumb is sticking out a bit more, and the fingers are kind of coming inward like that. But yeah, another thing I really like is how the how he has like these little plates on his gloves and how they're painted. He comes with this other like gripping hand. This is for gripping his arm when he's charging up the Chidori, and he needs to support his Chidori charging arm, which is pretty cool. Kind of in a cool expression. You can make it look like he's holding a bigger item as well, which is pretty nice. But let me show you guys how to swap these hands out. So it's pretty simple. Just be very, very careful when you're taking out your when you're swapping out your hands and face plates, as well as moving around your figure joints. Some of these figures joints and stuff might be tight, so if they are, I recommend like putting it in some warm water that should heat it up. But it's pretty simple to remove hands. Just hold up. Just slowly pop it off if you can. This figure is a bit older, so the joint almost came out with the hand, but it's really just a pop in and out sort of thing. And let's see, what hand should we give him? Let's give him a gripping hand. And we just pop it on, like so. There we are. And then we can put a kunai right in his hand. There we go. Very nice. Now for swapping out his head is a bit, like the way you swap this out is a bit different from usual S.H.Figuarts, but first off, you take off this little, the top of his hair piece. Luckily he doesn't have a brain showing or anything. And then you gotta be really, really careful. Put your hands, like put your fingers right here. Pop it off very carefully. Has this, weird joint. I don't know what you'd call this joint. But you pop off the head like this. Then let's get his Sharingan head. I'm going to try and put it on here. This one can be a bit tricky to get on because this has like two like joints on it, so sometimes it collapses. So let's actually take off the faceplate. And typically how faceplates work is it has like two pegs. Hold up. Two pegs at the top that kind of just slot into the head piece. But there's a little hole right there. We line it up and hope that it doesn't collapse. Hold up. And there we go. It looks like that. Stuck inside. And then we put the faceplate in the holes, just match them up like so, like that. And then we just put the hair piece back on. And there we go. Now he's got his Sharingan eye showing. Let's get him into a dynamic pose. There we go. There we go. Nice. But yeah, that's about everything he comes with and his articulation, and showed you guys how to swap out hands and faces. Overall, this figure is actually pretty good. It holds up in a lot of ways. Though I do think overall the 2.0 figure that came out, I think a couple of years ago now, I think it is the better figure. But But this figure surprisingly holds up, and I really like its design. This Kakashi, I feel like, captures more of the original Naruto series a bit more, especially with his sort of like lazy eye expression, where he kind of is just being the chill guy that he is. But his articulation with his legs they hold up pretty well. You can get him into some pretty nice poses. See if we can. There we go. Oh, never mind. He fell over. There we go. You can get him into some pretty nice dynamic poses. Overall, I'd say this figure is pretty good. If you want to pick this up, Big Bad Toy Store or eBay or Amazon are probably going to be your best friends. Though since it's an older figure, expect a higher price point, unfortunately, because that's just the way that it works for whatever reason. But overall, I think it would be better to get the 2.0 figure. But that's not to say this figure's bad. But overall, I think it's a pretty nice figure. A lot of cool details on it. And he comes with a good amount of things that you would need for Kakashi. And you can put him into about any pose that you'd want for Kakashi. But yeah, that's about it for this figure review. I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next one.